Yeah, welcome everybody. In today's video, we'll be opening up my 92 hidden gems, 3 option pack we get from the Breakout Gauntlet. I know you're thinking, why would I do this option when you can get a pink diamond? Well, Glenn Rice is cool and Jason Kidd is all right, but they're not going to be on my team long term because Jason Kidd is just too small. Glenn Rice will be on my team. I'll get him next. I'm close to getting him on the next thing, so I just thought it might as well be fun to go ahead and get two of the breakouts for the Gauntlet because it doesn't take that long. It took me about 8 hours to get it done. I kind of just started watching a TV show. If you have a lot of cards like I do, you don't really have to worry about objectives. You can just play for speed. So when I was going through Breakout Gauntlet, I'm going to tell you how I did it so quickly. I went through gold. I just did 1 emerald, 2 golds, let them score, and I would just shoot at 3 because it's very hard to miss in gold. Same with emerald. Clutch times, honestly, as long as you go up by 7 under before you get under a minute, they're not going to foul, so the game will be pretty quick. And then once you got the sapphire, I was running 2 emeralds and probably still 1 gold because I have a lot of gold cards. But as long as you let them score, it should be really quick. It shouldn't take you that long when you're doing this. Like 8 hours of doing this while eating, and then kind of like once you get to red, it got really hard. I won't lie, not like really hard, but I actually had to try to play defense in red. And then once we got to purple, about the same. It was a little easier to shoot, but I still had to play defense until I went up by 5. Then I let them score. But all I would really do is once I was in gold and emerald, I would just catch and shoot 3s, right? And then blue, I would catch and shoot, or I would do a pick and just run up. And then once I got to red and purple, I would just set a high screen and roll. And I would set the screen with somebody who can't shoot, and usually that bottom corner and triple threat, they'll come off of you when you're driving to the paint. So if that guy in the corner could shoot, I'd pass it off to him. But I know you're not here for a whole tutorial on how I beat Breakout Gauntlet in basically, was it 16 hours to get both things? Let's get to my pack opening. Right, I didn't put it in yet, but this is the reason why you clicked on this video. With the little nerf they did to King of the Court, I felt like doing this would be the best way to get another good hidden diamond, a hidden gem. I don't know why I said hidden diamond, but it's still a diamond either way. But with the little nerf they did, I was like, okay, it makes sense to go for tier 2, but it's only 1. You don't really get the option pack like you do, right? Like if you look in Showdown or King of the Court, if you didn't know for the rewards, I haven't played yet because my remote play doesn't work anymore right now on my PC, so I had to get on my PlayStation. So I'm using a PS5 controller, which doesn't sound like the end of the world to y'all, but I played on a PS4 controller since I got a PC. I haven't really used my PS5 controller because it's like the comfort of the PS4. So I'm just adjusting to that. But how do you see the... Oh. So yeah, like if I get tier 1, I get a plus 92 just in general option pack. So we don't know how that's going to look. Really, it'll be worth it to go for tier 1 if you're not going to make it. Or just get the 1 card for tier 2. So I'm just going to shoot for tier 2, honestly. Because I'm not going to win it. And then tier 3 is just a 90 hidden gem. So really tier 2 is the way to go unless the tier 1 ends up being great with the new cards coming out. You just hold on to it for a little bit, but we'll see. But anyways, with that happening, let's open our pack. Right, we got the hidden gem 3 option pack. Right. Let's see. There's 3 cards I really want to get. I don't know what it's going to look like, but let's see what we get. Let's see if it's worth the grind I did. It was not worth the grind. I'm not gonna lie to you. I get Rex Chapman, cool, but I wanted Dyson Daniels, Jonathan Isaac, someone of that caliber. Like Rex Chapman is still 6'4". Like he's the same height as the guys I have now, but he can shoot. He can shoot the lights out. He's got a 93 3-ball. Defense is only 88. Agility is 89. Speed 92. Speed with ball 92. Right, he's a great card. Don't get me wrong. Right, the badges are good. We're not gonna go through all that. Right, he'll make a great addition to my team, but kind of upset. And I'm kind of upset that they gave me the option of Jason Williams again, even though I had him. I would have been more mad if I gotten Bruce Bowen again. And somebody mark. I don't know who this guy is. I haven't looked at him. 6'6". Right, 687, 3-ball, 92 mid-range. Driving dunk 90. Perimeter defense 85. Speed, yeah. There's nothing that jumps off the board for me right here. He has Hall of Fame brick wall as a small forward. Oh, he's a power forward. I thought he was a small forward shooting guard. But yeah, badges look good, but I don't think it's anything crazy. I don't think anybody's talked about him crazy to where he's worth like getting him. Let's see let's see the tier list I had. If I see him up there. But yeah, Rex Chapman's still in a lot of people's A tiers. I did want Dyson Daniels or Jaren Jackson or Stephon Castle or somebody of that nature. But or Kwame Brown, honestly, Kwame Brown would have been great. But you win some, you lose some. I can't be too upset about it. There's gonna be more hidden diamonds, hidden gems down the road. But yeah, we're gonna take Rex Chapman. He's a card that I will use on my team. Right. Is it because Bob's? No, Bob's 6'5". So we put Clay back. I just wanted to see if it worked like that. So this is what my lineup will look like for King of the Court when I play later today. So Derek Harper, I can sell him. Also, if you don't have a good point guard, Derek Harper is a really cheap point guard. He's 6'4". Right. I got him for the defense, 96 defense. Right. Let's compare him to Rex Chapman just to give you a idea of how he's looking. Rex Chapman and Derek Harper, both 6'4", right? Attributes, better shooter, right? They both have good three balls. Driving layup's better. Driving dunk is way better, obviously. Defense is worse, though. 88s across. Speed's better. Agility is worse for him, though. It's just he shoots a little better. Pass perception is worse. Defensive consistency. Right, badges, Hall of Fame challenger. I'm losing, but I get Deadeye. I'm losing glove. I get limitless though, and then posterizer. I think he has shifty, and set shot. So still great badges all around. I will probably keep Derek Harper just because, just to see how it works with Chapman. But Chapman will play because we did grind for a card, so I gotta use Chapman for a little bit just to see how it's rocking. But Derek Harper will stay in the mix, especially with Ron Harper not being able to shoot. Ron Harper is an amethyst, but for the diamond, the price of the diamond, I'm not paying that. And I got the amethyst for 20,000, I believe. And he's basically the same, just a 73 ball versus an 80. Defense is about the same you get for the diamond version. Agility is a little lower. Speed's a little lower, but he still holds his own as a backup point guard for minutes at 6'6". And then we got Chapman, Clay, Damari Carroll, Stoudemire, Sigma, right? Bruce Bowen. KD does not start for me. It goes Chuck, then it goes Obi Toppin, DeMarcus Cousins. KD and Derek Harper will be relief if I'm running Chapman, Harper, or Chuck or Obi too much. I'll put them in the third quarter just because they'll have 100%. But all of right now is I need another power forward and center. But this is how my team's looking. I'm not mad at Rex Chapman. Could have been worse, could have been better. But it's still a really good card. Do I think it was worth the grind? It's a free hidden diamond. Free hidden gems, honestly, at the end of the day. Right? I like the card. I think he's a really nice jumper. Defensively, he's not the better than Harper, but offensively, he's better. So it's just kind of hit or miss depending on what you need for your team. Would love to get Dyson Daniels. That would have been a dog to get. But at the end of the day, 16 hours, about the same as it would have been for Domination. A little less money, but a lot easier to just kind of chill and watch something. I did some schoolwork too. But I hope you enjoyed this video on the 3 option packs. Let me know in the comments what y'all want to see next. Playbook coming out Sunday, not today, just because I did just get my PC or my PlayStation set up to work to show on the stream like this, since it wasn't on remote play. So I didn't get a chance to do the videos for y'all, but it will come out Monday, not today, sorry. But I'll see y'all in the next video. Saucy's out. Peace.